Welcome to the Pred Pool channel. Let's hang out and talk about action figures. I'm just a guy who loves to collect action figures of characters I grew up with. Action figure love in every shape and size, bringing back memories, making me feel alive. Action figure love from old to brand new. They're more than toys, our dreams coming true. Searching for rare ones, hunting high and low. Each one tells a story, a tale to show. From superheroes to villains, they're all here. Action figures bringing joy year after year.
Hey, welcome back. This is Predpool. Thank you for clicking on my video. We're going to be doing a review for just for custom accessories for the G.I. Joe Classifieds Cobra Sting. I usually don't like to purchase third-party or customized 3D printed parts for stuff, mostly because of my budget. Not that I'm saying that any of these companies or individuals overcharge, by no means. I acknowledge as far as labor and time, and these are just individuals for the most part that are offering these products. So yeah, they're going to be obviously charging more than say a bigger company and so forth. So I get that. That's not the issue. It's just again, personal budgets and so forth. But with this Cobra Stinger, it was on sale on Amazon. It had 30% off, so basically it was like $70 opposed to 100. So I went ahead and said, well, you know what, let me go ahead and get some extra items for this vehicle, which I thought would be interesting to add on to this. So what I did, I went to a individual whose company is called Pixis Designs. So I'm going to show you the box with his info. So basically, I'm also going to put a screenshot here. His shop is on Etsy, so you can go on Etsy, and if you're interested in whether it be the Vamp, also for the Stinger, you can get either of these two vehicles parts, and he also has some other customized parts or vehicles that he's created that he offers to sell. So excuse me, a little bit of cough. But yeah, so I went ahead and got basically the camper kit, in which again, I showed you the box, so he sends it in a nice box. As far as you won't have to worry about breaking. It's bubble wrapped and all that stuff. And this kit comes with two side panels, so they look like this. And from these holes here, the idea is that you can actually this will be the outside. You can put like backpacks and put it on the side of the vehicle, which will go back here. So I got two of those for each side. So for the left and right, so they will go like this. So it's neat because this is modular. So you can, I'm going to show you, you can put these two parts by themselves with the missiles on there. Then you also came with like the top, in which you have like a luggage rack. Let's say they can on top, that's going to go this way on top of the Stinger, and then this part here, which if this was clear, it'd be like a mirror, but it also has a hinge, so it would open once I place this on the Stinger. And also you get this kind of like this side rack that you can put to the side. So this would hook up here to these holes, and then you can put either weapons, tools, etc., whatever you want to put on the outside of it. All right, just a quick note, if you notice on my Stinger, the doors is black. That's me. I painted that myself. I didn't buy an extra doors or anything like that. So I don't have a need to purchase doors for me from whether Gridiron or from Pixis Studios. For me, this works. So the only thing I would like to eventually get is, as far as the roof, this top part, get one that hinges open from either company. So we'll see down the road if I go ahead and get one or not. So let's get this started. Let's first start off by I'm going to take this off first, the missiles, for a second. And I'm going to try to put these on. I have not tried this yet, so let's see how easy it is to clip these on to the back of the Stinger. So I'm going to grab this. And the way it should go, this should clip right in here with no problem. So, and yeah, that was easy. No issues doing that with this one, and it's doesn't come off. So yeah, I like that. It's a nice. This is really, as soon as I clipped it in, is there. I don't have to worry about it falling off with this one so far. So let me go ahead and put this other one. So basically, you just do this, and same for this. So now I changed the look for the stinger. Now the gray is, I noticed, a little bit off. It seems that this is lighter compared to this. So this is a darker gray, this is a lighter gray. So it's not a perfect match, but it's something that I myself can live with. So again, this, it's not coming straight from Hasbro or anything like that. So it's third party. So before I put the roof on this, or try to at least, I want to see how this looks, with just this setup with the missiles. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So doesn't interfere if you decide to keep the missiles on there. So that's, and this is how I probably will keep it. I think I'm gonna use this camper part for, like, if I do specific type of pictures and so forth, because I really want this also. But obviously I want this to be an attack vehicle. But I like the fact that then again that this is modular, so I can keep it like this, and then I can take the missiles off later, and then put this off for a different look, for different pictures. So I'm glad it's not just whole one piece. Now you got this tray here that you can put, should fit right in one of these holes. Let me go and take this off. There we go, got it in. I can just clip this back. Whoop. And it's just more, it's like the angle as far as me trying to do this while filming. But yeah, so now I can have this tray up there. I can probably lower it. I got another row down here that I can put it. I don't really need this tray. Again, I might use it down the road for a picture here and there. But you can also supposedly put backpacks on here. I don't want to put too much pressure on this because I don't want to break it right off the bat. Okay, so I did lower it. Oh, fell off. I'm gonna leave it off. Alright, so I want to see how this looks with this on. Take the missiles off. And let me just grab this real quick. And I think alright, I like that also. That is very nice. So this is how it looks. So it's kind of, for me, it has kind of like this, kind of like a Chevy Blazer look from the 80s type of deal going on. And again, this opens. So now you have storage area. So it's good to have, you want to put like some Joe's Cobra accessories like weapons and stuff like that. Now you got yourself a storage area. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. This material that he uses is quite sturdy. I don't feel like it's cheap. I don't feel like it's gonna break. So it's very well done. And these things here that stick out, they seem to be like handles. So if you got the step here for figures, they'll have a handle here to grab. So that's pretty. Move the whole dial around. So yeah, Do I recommend this? Highly recommend it. Now, I paid about $26 for this, so that's again something a budget thing, whether you feel that you want to spend that much on accessories for your vehicles. But and I'm not one that does that a lot, but I did want to change the look on my Stinger just to give more options for different pictures, and this works for me. Now, real quick, I got this backpack. I want to see if it fits. Look at that. So you can have this backpack just on the side. You can have different ones on there. So that's a neat thing. Again, you can open this up, and then you can like grab your backpack or any other items, and then you can just put it back here. Now I recommend, mostly, if that one fit, but you're gonna have some bigger backpacks that, obviously will not. And then, but yeah, for weapons and stuff like that, definitely they will fit in there. So that's pretty cool. Lock that up. Then you can, if you want, you can probably paint. I might down the road paint this black, maybe. We'll see. But that is also an option to customize. So, all right, I give it a big thumbs up for this, and hope this is helpful. Again, on Etsy, Pixis Designs, he has a bunch of different accessories, the front bars that you can get, and different doors. He has one with the roof opens up. Got, I think, some weapons that you can put back there also. I'm not going to go crazy with mine. For me right now, this is good. So, but if you have a bigger budget than I do, by all means go there. Or you can go to Gridiron Studios, and they also have other options to consider. All right, again, thank you for clicking on my video. Hopefully this was helpful for those that are thinking of buying accessories for their G.I. Joe vehicles. Please like and subscribe. And again, enjoy the hobby, and I'll see you hopefully next time for whatever review I do next. Take care.